And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Bradley is there, two gone.
Batting third.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Bradley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Hit back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And they get the double play at third. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ji-Man Choi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Dalton. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
1-1, here it comes. Pitch popped up. Adames waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is. So next to the.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 78, Trevor Hilgenberger.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit to first. Bell scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Brian O'Grady, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Martinez. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the #2 spot. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now. He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Josh Bell the next to hit. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. O'Grady is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. O'Grady is there, and he'll make the catch. All ready to go in the top of the. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70, Ryan Brazier.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Willie Adames. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 31.
Striding in once again, Brian O'Grady. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count remains 2-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see right there, he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Base hit into right center. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. So here's Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Struck him out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. John Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. Now the Red Sox DH Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Josh Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Next to
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Jalen Beeks comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Grady will reach out with one hand to make the new inning set to get underway, and up next will be Willy Adames.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ground ball left side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Grady. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And Josh Taylor takes the ball now.
Complete. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 72. Josh Taylor.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Standing in, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Hildenberger earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The